So Akasha has actually gone ahead and added leaderboards for Varesa, and my Varesa is apparently top 1.2% on one team, and then for Overload, this team, it is top 1.5%. So yeah, my Varesa looking pretty strong. I am only at 115% energy recharge, which I do believe is a little low, but hey, let's go ahead. I think the Overload team, honestly, you just do more damage in. It's my best damage dealing team, sort of. So let's go ahead and let's see what we can do here. Boom, and we'll grab you, and this, and boom. Okay, 380 is what we see, and then yeah, he just ran away. 170, a little bit low there if I'm being entirely honest. 150, 140. Yeah, that's one thing I don't realize, or I don't like understand about Varesa, is like she has a weird like connection with that second or the E skills after her burst. Like there's a weird like wait time you have to have for it. Like as you can see here, though, we do not necessarily have Varesa's energy up, right? So let's go ahead, restart the rotation, and see if I have enough energy for Varesa to actually do a second rotation here. We did. That's not what I wanted to do. All right, whatever. We're fine. We're fine, chat. All right, we're not looking at damage here. We're looking at energy. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's one thing I hate about this with the capybara and stuff, is that she just seemingly doesn't like work that well. Yeah, it seems like we have enough energy recharge, and then yeah, you would do another E skill. There you go. And then boom, and she's got another thing. Whatever. I also know that the second rotation technically should have a different combo, but I'm not that big of a Varesa player to actually know that combo. Varesa's combos are a little weird. So let's go ahead and let's take her against Abyss, because I have not done that at all. I just haven't even taken her against Abyss, because how am I supposed to give this character a good rating? They really made it so Varesa has to go in the second half, which is not something that I appreciate, because 75% plunge attack damage bonus is a little bit too high. If you are enjoying this video, feel free to subscribe. We're trying to get 10,000 before the end of the year. Thank you. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna see Varesa with 75% plunge attack damage bonus. So I didn't even hold this skill, so we're missing a lot of attack percent. I think actually my Varesa does not have you know, any. Okay, so 200,000 there. Yes, thank you. Okay, I did that reflexively. All right, whatever. We have 75% plunge attack damage bonus. This couldn't be taken as a serious showcase anyways. She is doing very well. I mean, the team overall is just doing very well. Yeah, I'm just gonna E-skill this up so I can save my energy. Yeah, there we go. I mean, that was very short. I don't know the time, but then again, 75% plunge attack. All right, here we go. Let's grab this. I once again forgot to hold her E-skill, whatever. Yeah, well, I also don't have an attack percent on my Mavwika. She's using EM Sands right now, so yeah, that certainly will work. Yeah, okay, give me this. Yeah, okay. I feel like I don't play Chevy enough, because this is the first time where Chevy's actively been like the best option for me to do. Okay, let me go ahead, grab that. Yep, okay, grab that, grab this, and boom. Yeah, I mean, certainly good, but then again, I do not normally have Varesa's weapon, or I outright do not have Varesa's weapon. Like, I'm very satisfied with her performance. I haven't even looked at the timings that she's had. Like, I've never been, like, a super, like, no, she's not better than Arlecchino, right? I've not been like that. I don't see it, personally. How much is the 75% damage bonus, like, affecting her? Because if it's affecting her less than the weapon, and I think that's a very good possibility. And you stack C6 Chevy on top of that. All right, let's, you know, focus up and make this run like perfect. Let's go. Come on. This should be very, very strong for Varesa here. Let's go ahead. Okay, well, all right. Perfection has already lost because, well, we're at, okay. Use the E-skill. Go. Use the E-skill. Go. All right. Boom. Burst again. You. Okay. 3. Hey. I swear I was pressing it. All right. Boom. Yes, and boom, let's go. Come on, just a little bit more. Varesa, do it. Varesa, do it. Come on, Varesa. Yeah, I don't know her timings here. I mean, this definitely wasn't like, you know, super crazy, but felt very comfortable, right? It does you feel that she's a top tier DPS. You do feel that. Like, you just simply do. Yeah, I was hoping, the reason why I say I haven't taken her into Abyss before at the start of the video is because I was hoping more to do it as a live stream so we can all talk about it at the same time. You feel that, man. Like, even at like C0R, man, that is huge. Like, genuinely, she, with her weapon, she goes up by like 30%. And like, this is, again, like, she felt that way without a C6 Chevy, you know. I can tell you right now, if I were to go back and use C0 or C1 R0 Arlecchino, like, she's gonna feel good, but is she gonna feel that good? I don't know. Like, I do wonder, because Varesa, while we can't test it, so many people have told me she's got good AoE that I kind of believe it, right? So I can't test it, but this is really, really strong. Like, genuinely, this is, I'm leaning more towards like, oh, yeah, I'm not surprised now looking at that, because that was very, very easy to do, right? And if she has like better AoE than, you know, Arlecchino, which, you know, we did see an issue with her versus small enemies with the Capybara continuously during this video at the start, and the Capybara would basically, or you wouldn't, you would go through the Capybara and then he would just stay there and you're already like 10 feet away, so you don't hit him, right? Because he's such a small target. Whereas, you know, Varesa against bosses very much so is strong, but I mean, that's also where Arlecchino is strong. And I probably will start working to triple crown her just to really push into that, you know, whole, like, she's doing a lot of damage. So yeah, I'm not doing a how much damage video for her because I really do feel like C6 Chevy, like, we'll see, chat. We'll see how good Varesa really feels, because that was good. I just want my 4 stars, at least C6 Chevy, before I really, you know, dive into it. And I mean, Mavwika, let's not be wrong. Like, Mavwika definitely had her hand in that. And I mean, I'm using a Melt Mavwika build, right? Like, my build is for Melt Mavwika. It is. So it's not super like, oh, hey, you know, we were doing perfect on that. I could have switched this to an attack percent, and well, here, I'll show you guys what an attack percent would do. Let me just, yeah, I guess I'll grab this one. Sure. Okay, so it's just healing. I don't know how long this, like, takes to stack up, but if you really think about it, we just had a slightly stronger Chevy C6 because this is 60% damage bonus, you know? Like, all right, let's get into it. And I'll also check my Chevy build because, like I said at the beginning, I don't know if I have, like, okay, so here we are, 400,000. Okay, so not actually that much. Mostly because I think C2 is kind of carrying me there. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, see, like that. That's where it's like, okay, small enemies, you know, I know, you know, like, that's an issue. All right, let's check this again just because I really do want to see what Mavwika kind of is, you know, cooking here. All right, and yeah, 400. So yeah, and then Varesa comes in here and she's like that. I feel like this combo is better. Like, am I insane? Like, I feel like that combo that I just did instead of like the normal combo that I've been doing is better. I was not expecting that level of performance. I don't know what her times were, right? Like I said, wasn't really looking at it, but it's one of these things where, like, just using the character, you can kind of feel that you're not really having an issue, right? Like, you just didn't really have an issue with her because we just went against her, right? Sure, it was a good chamber for her, but 75% damage bonus. Again, C6 Chevy is 60%, right? And then also we have Ian-san here who would be at 25%. So realistically, we were just missing, you know, C2 and C5 for Ian-san and like an extra 10% damage bonus, basically. That's all we were missing. And then also her weapon. So like, so legitimately, you just have that performance with Varesa, and then you have her weapon on top of that. So yeah, she certainly seems very, very strong. I'm gonna try and stream more, guys. I've been trying to, but I just don't have enough time nowadays. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.